Welcome back, everyone. Ticket to Bollywood was a special event where Bollywood hopefuls and enthusiasts gathered to hear the words of wisdom from the cream of the crop of the Indian film industry. We'll join Meher Bhasin as she speaks to those present at the event to find out more.
Well, guys, I'm here with Mr. Ajay Srivastav, who is, of course, the Molecule Communications Private Limited, and because of him and his synergy, one is able to have Ticket to Bollywood here for all the aspiring actors, producers, and scriptwriters. Hi, and welcome to our show. Hello. What made you want to bring this to Hollywood, to New York City?
It was a passion for Indian cinema going global, and as I was telling earlier in the conference, that in general when you talk about Bollywood to the Western world, they always think about it's a sing-song dance, crazy colors, people going up, doing the light bulb Bhangra thing, which it is, yes, we do that, but there is so much more to Bollywood than just doing that. And we in Molecule, we wanted people to know that there is more to Bollywood, not just sing-song and dancing. That was an aspiration. And then the other part was there are so many filmmakers I meet around here who want to break into Bollywood and they don't know what it is or how they can go about doing that. And that's when we thought that, we could do this here with the filmmakers, help people here, if they want to go back to India or make global cinema, how they could do it.
But also, Ajay, tell us, would you be calling any actors or actresses or any of them to come and give advice to the aspiring actresses and actresses?
I'm sure we would, but our goal is also for people to know that there is so much more that goes into making a movie and not just acting in front. So we started with them, and hopefully in future we will have a few actors, definitely. Yeah.
Zoya, what do you think now that you're in the New York City, the fraternity of Bollywood and the fraternity of Hollywood, how close in sync are they, or how far apart do you think they are?
I think there are certain similarities. I think both industries function on a star system. I think they both have a humongous audience. I mean, Hollywood is way bigger because their audience is way bigger, but we're kind of catching up. And they're also very different because our film language is completely different. Our idiom of expression is completely different. Our level of drama is completely different. Yeah, there's different storytelling. Yeah.
And so, Zoya, what or who do you think would do justice to the next film that you would direct amongst the Hollywood actresses?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not writing with a Hollywood actress in mind, so it's very difficult to look at it that way. But I mean, there are actresses you like and you'd like to work with, but I don't know who I want for my next film. I don't function like that.
Yeah. But when you have written the script for Talash, which is starring Aamir Khan, it's a very, very different, very unique kind of a concept and a film, and it's being shot there. And apparently, the music launch is also being happening in a very particular, very dangerous, area, which is a red light area. So, what made you come up with this kind of a story? And do you think Aamir? I mean, everyone knows he's sensational in his acting. Do you think he'll be perfect for this role? And what made you do the story?
Basically, Reema Kagti, who's the director of that film, and me co-write. We've co-written Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara as well. This film is a suspense drama, and we were just intrigued with a particular incident that we were discussing, and the script came out of that. I can't reveal much right now. And the script went to Aamir, and we're really, really glad that he liked it because the film, it was made possible because of him, and it's not a regular story, but then Aamir is not a regular man. So, it just worked out. I mean, it's just, we couldn't have hoped for anything better. He's a great actor. He's known for his sensibility, and he has created a body of work, and he has created such a massive fan base. And he's unique in the sense that his fans come in to a film expecting something new and different. And that's the best possible situation for this story. So, we're blessed to have him, and I hope it does well.
Well, guys, now I'm with Imtiaz Ali, who has changed the scene of Indian cinema, and he's here for the Bollywood, One Ticket to Bollywood. But today, I just want to ask him, which do you think is more challenging, directing or writing a script?
For me, writing and directing is the same thing because I've always done that ever since I was in school. I was writing what I direct and vice versa. So I really cannot distinguish the process. I think it's the same thing for me.
And tell us a bit about your new film, Cocktail, with Saif and Deepika. How different would it be from your other films?
Cocktail is a film that I haven't directed. I'd written the story a long time back, and then Homi Adajania, who directed it, and Dinesh Vijan, who produced it, they took it over, and they changed it with my brother Sajid in the way that they wanted to. So I can't take the credit for it being such a big success, but I'm happy that it is a big success. And I thought that the way Deepika acted in that movie was really special for me. When I saw it, I was really moved, and I thought there's a lot of things that are very relevant in that, and there are some things that are not so relevant in that movie. But I think it was a great process for me to have someone else direct and do their own thing with my story.
And who do you think in Hollywood, now that you obviously Indian cinema and is so very getting so close to having all the Hollywood stars coming into India and acting in our films, who do you think in Hollywood is really remarkable as a director or as a scriptwriter or as a producer? Because you said directing and writing, it feels the same to you. So who do you think amongst them would fall into that category for you?
I like a lot of actually, the directors that I like are usually not all American necessarily. But as far as Hollywood is concerned, one of the people, and it's almost a cliche, I have always been an admirer of Steven Spielberg, because I thought that he's made movies that are completely, absolutely innovative, and they seem to be success formulae now, but then at the time that, for instance, Jaws or E.T. was made, they weren't supposed to be really hit material. And the fact that he turned it around and made, I think he's the one who changed the vision of cinema in America.
Hey guys, I'm here with Anuradha Tiwari, who's made sensational scripts for film like Fashion, Jail, and now the very sensational Heroine. Hi Anuradha and welcome to our show. What brings you here?
Well, only Ticket to Bollywood this time, because this is a workshop that we've decided to sort of share the inner workings of our industry, first with America and New York, and hopefully later with the rest of the world.
And if there was a Bollywood movie to be copied in Hollywood, which one would you think would that be? Because a lot of Bollywood Hindi scripting sometimes does reflect like a movie which say, oh, it's a replica of a Hollywood film. Which one do you think would be a Bollywood film that would maybe a Hollywood director take it to be their script?
I would love to say Fashion.
Why not Heroine?
No, I just think that Fashion somehow is a little more universal because it is an underdog story. Heroine has many more complex layers. Some of them are a little too Indian, so I don't see them being that universal. Though, of course, I don't see a Hollywood actress not going through a lot of what Kareena does in Heroine. But still, I think Fashion is a lot more universal.
So what makes you come out with such fantastic, dramatic, hot, hit back home scripting? What makes you do that?
Well, thank you firstly for the compliment. But I have to say that for starters, the ideas, the concepts are very much Madhur Bhandarkar's himself. Like, he'd say, I want to work on, model's journey. Somebody who's from a small town and she comes in, what happens, or a heroine, etc. So my job really is to first understand what is his vision. So I almost work like a journalist first. I research his mind first, and then I research the rest of, whatever arena we're looking at. And eventually, I think I steal from real life completely. And I think it's important for me to put myself in the place of, the protagonists, most of them are women, and go into the darker spaces myself. And I think when I can feel that, I feel that's when the audience will react to it.
And what are you looking forward to, the Ticket to Bollywood, where, the script writers, the new directors, the wannabe actors, actresses, everyone's so excited to be a part of Bollywood. What would you be helping them with in these 2 days?
Right. But this is really a beginning. So, we can't just come here and say, hey, great, we're just hiring you right away into Bollywood. But what we're really trying to do here in a very short span of 2 days is to give you a context of what it is to work in Bollywood. So don't arrive there fresh. Don't arrive there with preconceived notions, and just really understand how you're going to fit in. Because I think once you understand how you will fit in, that's half the battle won, and the rest is really luck by chance.
So any messages across to all the students, the wannabe models, directors, producers out there who are not able to attend these 2 days? Any message? And also your future projects?
Okay, those are two separate questions. Message for everybody who's not here for Ticket to Bollywood, I would just say, dream on. Because really, trust me, if you just send that message out to the universe, it will guide you. Secondly, I think understand India, respect it, try and understand where we are at, globally and just nationally. And once you've understood that, you will find your space, you will find your niche. And thirdly, just be unique, be yourself. Find yourself a brand that is not going to be replicated by somebody else. And voila, you'll see yourself somewhere, you know.
Any upcoming projects?
Well, I can't really talk about all of them right now, but I'm hoping to direct my own films next year as a writer-director. In the meantime, I'm working for a lot of new directors as a scriptwriter and sharing my stories with them.
What an exciting first-time event in NYC. That's it for today's exciting episode of Center Stage. Be sure to keep sending us your valuable feedback by emailing us at cs@globosatent.com. And don't forget to visit us on the web at gen-i.us.com. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Juhi Desai. Sahara Pranam.